What's up, everyone?
My name's Dylan,
My name's Garrig.
and we just got some records over the past, I guess, few weeks, right?
Yep.
And just want to talk about them. First, I guess I've been into Bob Dylan a lot lately. Like, I've been kind of hyper fixated on him, and I have a few of his records. But what kind of stuff you've been listening to?
Oh, well, I'll start with what I picked up today, actually. Close to the Edge, yes. Very wild one. Yeah, that's the latest. We'll do every other. How about
every
that?
other. What do you think about Close to the Edge? Like, what's your thoughts on it?
Oh, it's got this, like, I won't go too much into the history because that's boring, but the it's like it's got this weird jungle vibe to it, and it's just like it's kind of like an album I talked about last time, Bitches Brew, on my other channel, but it's like this jungle psychedelic weird vibe to it that I just really enjoy.
It's sick. But yeah, people like Fragile a lot. But yes, I think that's their most popular album by far. And then they have the Yes album, and but that one, definitely pick it up.
Craziest one. What do you prefer, Bring It On Back Home or Highway 61?
Yeah, so I got Bring It All Back Home, and I had it before. Here it is. Highway 61 Revisited. Now this copy of Highway 61, I had to order it because it's in mono. And we could go on about mono in a sec, but this has Al Cooper, Mike Bloomfield. You know, it's just this album in specific to Dylan's catalog, along with this album. This is when he went electric, and this is the copy I just bought. This is a stereo CBS, which is the UK pressing of the album, and I'm super stoked to own this. I got it for like $10. It was a really great price. But Highway 61 Revisited, I didn't get to listen to this that much in mono, but the sound is just so much more concise. Like, I know you have some thoughts on mono.
Oh yeah, I do. Especially in the 60s with the duophonic, I feel like the monos just punch more. They have a full body to them. And the Dylan stuff, definitely check that out in mono.
Yeah, like we were listening to Blonde on Blonde the other day. It sounded so good. Yeah, that album, those three albums, Bring It All Back Home, Highway 61 Revisited, and Blonde on Blonde, are just amazing. So
Bizinja Johanna, all those songs.
Yeah.
Queen Jane.
Yep.
Incredible.
What else you got?
Well, I'll start with this one because then we can go into the segue with the Satanics, but
Oh yeah.
Da Capo. I talked about this on my Instagram a couple days ago, so I won't go crazy on it, but very crazy psychedelic. Really the beginnings of jazz fusion in psychedelic music. Weird instruments on this, like flutes, saxophones, and harpsichord. For 66, this is very innovative.
Yeah, I've only listened to a few songs off of that record. I'm familiar with Forever Changes, but this one, what's the song called? Seven is.
7 and 7 is.
7
yeah.
and 7 is. That's such a good song. And if anyone's ever seen the movie Bottle Rocket, that's like the whole soundtrack is Love, which I just think is so great.
And
such a good movie.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I interrupted. And
No.
Point Break too. They have
they have
7 and 7 is too.
Nice. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I need to give that a proper listen.
And I gotta get Satanic.
Yeah. There's another one. Their Satanic Majesty's Requests. This album is, I would say it's the call and response to Sgt. Pepper, Pet Sounds, right? This is the Rolling Stones version of those records. And Keith Richards and Mick Jagger and Brian Jones, like, they knew what they were doing when they put this out.
And I think Brian Jones had a big part in the psychedelic
Oh, for sure.
field of it because he put those mellotrons and all those weird
Yeah.
Moroccan instruments and stuff on there.
And they have the band, the Brian Jonestown Massacre. I don't know if you're into them, but they made their Satanic Majesty's second request. That was their most popular album, which is kind of funny because they had the whole Brian Jones thing. But I remember listening to this in this is a stereo version, which I'm not. I would rather it be the mono version, just because this is one of those albums where you hear it in the one speaker and you only get certain cuts of it. So you want to be right in the middle when you listen to it. I have these two PA speakers set up here. There's one here and there's one over there. So if I listen to this, I want to be right in the middle so I could hear everything combined. But
That soundstage.
yeah, but the song She's a Rainbow, 2000 Light Years from Home, 2000 Man, Sing This All Together. They're like such great songs.
In Another Land, my favorite.
Yeah, The Lantern.
Oh yeah.
And also Piper at the Gates at Dawn. If you listen to that album and this album, you'll have a really good night.
You're going to Wonderland.
Yeah. But I love the lenticular cover too. You see that? It's sick.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think they got the Beatles beat on that cover for Sgt. Pepper. I don't know, maybe.
I
That's
like.
crazy.
Oh yeah, with this, I love Sgt. Pepper and the all the characters that are on it, like all the people that are on it. But I like how they did this. It's definitely cool.
Very cool.
So,
Very cool.
what else? You
Oh,
got?
the one that you showed us last night with
Oh, this one here.
yeah, the Bloomfield
Do
one.
that real quick. Yeah, Bloomfield, Cooper, and Stills. This session is just a lot of great combinations of jams. There's some covers on there, like it takes a lot to laugh, it takes a train to cry by Dylan. It has Season of the Witch by Donovan. It has Man's Temptation by Curtis Mayfield. It's just a really great record. If you want to listen to it, play it loud, definitely. It's a really cool one. They got some good instruments. You can see there's a nice Gibson Les Paul on the back there. You can see that. So
Can't beat it.
yeah, it's really cool.
That record we listened to that last night actually reminds me of this one, Jack Johnson, which is kind of like a jam record as well. Boxing concept album, kind of jazz fusion album. Very cool.
I need to give that one a proper listen.
You'd really like this one, yeah. This is it's like in between Bitches Brew and In a Silent Way. It's like
Cool.
not as wild as Bitches Brew, but it's also
Yeah.
not as pretty as In a Silent Way. Yeah.
Is that best? Is that stereo or is it
Yeah, this one is stereo, yeah.
Gotcha. But it probably sounds great, right? I mean,
Sounds incredible.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's that you got there?
Oh, this is one of my other newest pickups that my drummer in my band showed me by Alice Coltrane. This is like, I don't want to say traditional jazz, but like,
Farrah Sanders, yeah.
yeah, acoustic. It's like an acoustic jazz album, but it also has like Indian instrumentation on it that make it this really wild experience to listen to, especially with a little bit of alcohol. Not to condone any use of any substances, but when I listened to it the other night, it was incredible. It just blew my mind. Isis and Osiris is one of my favorites. Journey Session onto the track. Shiva Loka. Every track on here just
It's a great record, right?
incredible.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
I got Concert for Bangladesh, just George Harrison's, big concert that he did. And this has 3 records in it, and it's a pretty cool set. This has, there's a lot of special guests. Ravi Shankar's on this.
I should have brought my Ravi Shankar record. then.
Yeah, it's you got Wawa, My Sweet Lord. Billy Preston is here. Ringo, Leon Russell. It's just
Pete Ham too, right?
yeah, Pete Ham. Yep. And then Bob Dylan's on this too, which is some of his best live performances thing.
Morgan
It
on
has,
bass.
it has that great photo there of George and him. It's just, yeah, such a great photo. But yeah, this is a really clean copy of this, and I got it for a good price, so pretty happy about that. So yeah, that's that.
Great cover on that. Great
Yeah.
box.
Oh, definitely. Was that all your records?
Oh, I have Kinda Blue too, but I've already talked about that, so we don't have to.
Got you.
Yeah.
And then Rust Never Sleeps. It's just, you know, classic Neil Young. I got this a few days ago. It's got
A Crazy Horse, nice.
Powderfinger, Hey Hey My, Hey Hey. Yeah, this, if you've listened to this, you know that it's a perfect blend of acoustic. Then you got that rock and heavy side of Neil Young. So yeah, it's just really killer stuff. But yeah, I guess those are the records. I think that about sums it up.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's I guess the video for now. Be making some more videos, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
And check out his Instagram and page. What's it called?
Well, it's probably gonna change back, but right now it's Maharishi Records, but it's probably gonna go back to me, Mr. Mono.
Nice.
And I just wanted to thank Vinyl in the Wild for having me. It's really a pleasure for inspiring me to do these videos, to be honest.
Nice.
So,
yeah, it's fun. It's a good time.
It's a great time.
So,
Yeah.
and yeah, thanks so much for watching.